Good evening if you're out there. Okay, let's see what this is doing.
You don't like it when I'm quiet, do you? Hello, everybody. If you can see me, the gremlins are at work as per usual. I've got a green screen and I've got a new camera. I'm just trying out the camera, and it's
You've lost your hair.
Yeah, it sort of works. It nearly works, doesn't it? It's almost a thingy. It's almost. Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Hello. Hiya.
Yes, we're very excited. We're very happy bunnies. But we do have a lot of work to do now. Don't we?
Yes, to all of you who... Lisa,
hi, Lisa.
hello. To all of you that helped us on our little adventure over the last month on our Kickstarter project. Thanks. Thank you so much. Nadia, hiya. Thank you so much. We made it. We got there. We raised the money for the Kickstarter project. We had getting in touch with the printers, and our cards are on their way. Our cards will be printed in the next week or two, and they will be on their way to us, which means that we'll be on our way to you. So thank you very much. Bless you all. Thank you so much. We've got an initial run of 100 decks, but of that 100 decks, 70 odd have already sold. So those last remaining decks, please order, and we will reorder and get a new order put in so that we don't run out. So absolutely amazing. We are so pleased that we got here. We are so pleased that this is our first project where there's only sort of a 16% chance of succeeding, but we did it. We succeeded. We beat the odds. We actually got over the line. We are just delighted. We are just absolutely over the moon. But thank you so much. What we've got going on, we are in Psychic News for June. So if you do get Psychic News online, or you do get the magazine delivered, we're in there. We made it. We've got a feature in Psychic News. They approached us and says, can we interview you? And we said, yes. So we are back in Psychic News. There's also a couple of other magazines that are coming out there. The Druid Network is one of them. The online Druid Network, we're featured in that as well. So yeah, we're out and about social media, and obviously we're doing live now, and we've got other lives planned, and it's been a fantastic week for us. It's been an amazing week.
Yes, it has.
We was both awake at midnight on Wednesday when when it finished.
Well, as many people were buying decks on Wednesday, there was as many cancelling, and it was like we just didn't know.
But we were watching. We've got the goal. We've made it. Yay! That was at 10 o'clock, and then at 11 o'clock we'd lost it, and we didn't have the goal. And then past 11 we did. We was up there, and then at 12 o'clock it was closed, and we had made goal. So we was just so pleased. Linda, thank you for sharing. Thank you for being with us. We felt your presence. We knew you was there. But it was amazing to watch. It really was. It was like the old days when you watch Live Aid on TV and you watched all the stuff going up and all that. It was absolutely brilliant.
Well, we kind of got to the point. I think it was about 3 hours before we thought it's not going to happen. We're not going to make it this time. We will have to do it again. And then just out of the blue, poof, somebody was very generous. So yes, we got there.
Well, we knew that the final day was you get a 25% growth on the final day, and it's like when you're looking at the stats and you're looking at all that sort of thing. So we was expecting a sort of slight growth, and it was just amazing to see. It was brilliant. But thank you all so much. If you're watching the recording and you're not watching us live, thank you as well for being a part of this. So if you're watching the recording, I want to say thank you to you, and I know Sonia will want to say thank you as well. So
yes, I do say thank you.
Thank you. If
Yeah.
you're watching the recording, leave us a message. Let us know that you're watching this on recording. It's great. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah, very, 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 very excited. But the decks themselves, the first ones will be probably delivered mid to late June, because we've got another batch with the printers to just double check everything first. So we're going to have another dummy run of all the adjustments that we made before. So you got two, Linda. You want to keep one? Do you know what? When we got my the Oracle deck, my Guru Oracle deck, I got an extra deck, so I just keep it and I won't open it. The Titanic Tarot that I got off of Kickstarter, I don't use it. It's still sealed just as I bought it. So that might be a deal, or you can gift it to somebody.
Well, as you won the deck, we will include a certificate of authenticity, Linda. Just because you entered the competition and you put so much effort into it, we will include, especially for you, a personal note and a certificate of authenticity for one of the first 10 decks. Yes? I'm looking to Sonia, expecting Sonia to say, yes, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
yes,
so we've got a couple of people on the Animal Spirit Oracle channel, and we've got, just looking at YouTube now, and we've got a few people in, oh dear. Yeah, we've got a few people in YouTube. We've got a few people, we haven't, yes we have, no we haven't. Hang on a minute. Yes, we have people there. So we've got people out there watching. Stick your head around the door, say hello. We will do
hello.
our best.
Send us up a like and some love hearts, and please share the post. We are doing readings tonight as well, and healing. So if you'd like healing, or you know someone who does, then please put their names in the comments. Linda's on her own on Facebook. That's on the animal page, isn't it, Linda? Need to do something about that. I haven't got that open. Have you got that open, Bruce?
Yeah, so we did talk about this, and whether we want to go out to lots of channels where there's lots of channels with 1 and 2 people, or do we want to go to one channel and just direct everybody to one channel, in which case there'd be lots of people. So it's, yeah, if you're out there, do say hello, say hi. We would love to speak to you. We would love to see you. With the messages come through to our one screen here, and sometimes they get lost. So if you want a reading, or you want a general reading, or give us an idea that you want a reading, and what about, and Sonia's Master of Numerology, or Mistress of Numerology, or whatever she is, a numerology.
I'm a them. I'm a them.
A numerology guru.
I'm a she. I'm quite happy to be called a she.
So if you include your date of birth, Sonia will work out the numerology meaning and give that to you as well. We've got a few decks of cards. Of course, we've got this one, the Animal Spirit Oracle deck, which I unashamedly plug on every live because it's ours. It's beautiful. It's ours. Okay, so we've got that one that we're using tonight for readings, and we've got the Ogham Treeler, or I have the Ogham Treeler. So I'll be using these as well, and I've also got the My Guru Oracle deck, which is sitting here. I've got Celtic Tarot, another Druid Animal deck. I've got Shamanic Medicine. I've got Moonology. I've got Traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. And I've got a few other decks knocking about as well. So if you have a specific gender, then let me know, and I will try to please. What we've also got is, and Sonia's not looking at me, she's looking down, she's just sorting her tarot cards out. Well, I can tell you, Linda, I can tell you that the cheque is in the post.
Yeah, but she wants to know how much.
Yeah, it's in the post. Have they not heard of bank transfers? If someone tells you that you're getting a cheque, the cheque's in the post, mate. I used to do that to my employees. I haven't been paid. Yes, you have. Cheque's in the post. I put the cheque in the post. I don't know why it hasn't got to you.
Let's see if it's going to be life changing. Let's pull a card then, Linda. Let's see what we can see.
Let's get a date, shall we? Let's get a date. Okay, so here we are. We're going to get a date for Linda's cheque. When is Linda going to get the cheque?
Okay.
Linda is going to get the cheque. Then, what is that? The willow. That is the willow. What is the willow?
May, isn't it?
Yeah, what is the willow? January, February?
No, it's 4.
No,
So
October, November, December, January, February. Next February. Next February. So we've got a date of next February for you. That's when it's all going to happen.
well, I pulled the sun card, so I'm gonna actually disagree with Bruce and say it's August. I get summertime.
Well, if you look at the card is of a full-grown ancient willow tree. It's a white willow. And in front of that is my little dog. Look, that's Millie. So if you look at a full-grown willow tree comes into bud. It comes into its awesomeness. July, August. So that's what Sonia's saying as well. July, August. So when is the look? If you look at the willow tree, when is it in full bloom? When is it in its magnificence? When do you sit under the shade? Sit in the shade. So it's looking at July, August. I think it will be within a month. We shall see. We shall see. Come back and tell us. I haven't had me checked yet. We know why. The cards don't lie. And do you want to know how much?
Linda, I think that if it does come in a month, then something else is coming in August as well. You've written down that you know how much it is.
Okay, I've got a figure 5. I've got a figure 5. So 5,500. I've got a figure 5 that comes to mind. 55 quid, fiver. It's the figure 5. The figure 5's there.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It's going to be 50p. It costs you more to cash the cheque than what it does to get the money. I've got 5 with a pendulum. See, now I was thinking about getting my pendulum to make it more.
Now, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought about using my pendulum to get accuracy, but I've got the figure 5, so I'm going to play with the figure 5. You've got the figure 5, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's probably 50p. So
no.
More to go to check than what it will to get. And look, you can see Sonia's dog in the background there that just got up. Look out the window.
Yeah, there she is. You're right,
okay, all of you lovely people that are out there, stick your head around the door, say hello. Stick your head around the door and say hello. We're up to about 17 people. Whether that's,
I don't know where you look to find that out.
Yeah, so let us know. If you're not going to say hello, give us a like. Let us, give us a like. Isn't it? People are so funny, aren't they? When I mention a figure of how many people are out there and it all drops, it suddenly plummets. As soon as I mention I can see you, they all disappear. Hello, Ruthie.
Hi, Ruthie. They think you're looking at them, don't they?
Yeah, they think we can see
We
the name.
can't see you.
Unless you actually say hello, we can't see your name. We can just see
Hi,
a
Jane.
number. We just see a number out there.
Yeah.
But hey, Ruthie, Jane, you was here a couple of weeks ago, last week, a couple of weeks ago. Good to see you again. Ruthie, how lovely to see you. Is it your first time here? If you would like a reading, let us know what about. Do you want a general reading, a love reading, or do you want to know how much money you're getting paid? Do you want to know how much money is on its way in a cheque? When will you get the cheque and how much?
Yeah, I want a reading because I don't know which card to buy. So I'm very...
Ruthie, you just missed our absolutely unashamed plug for the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. I plug it unashamedly because it's ours. It's ours and it's up for sale. You've got to join the waiting list. Yes, you can't buy it. You can't actually buy it. We have ordered it and they are in the printers. So you join our waiting list and just put your email address. We will update you once they have left the printers and they're on their way to us. And we will come back to you then and say, hey, you was interested in that Oracle deck. Are you still interested? Do you want to buy? Thank you, Jane. We are really, really pleased. Look at that. There's the figure 5 again. There's the figure 5. That is 3 times tonight. The figure has come back. I've written a universal check and I've put 500,000 on it. Have you posted that check to Linda? Because Linda's expecting a check. There you go. There you go. That's absolutely one of our greatest philosophies that we sort of practice and we teach all the time is, write yourself a check. If you write yourself a check, that is think it, believe it, receive it. So absolutely right. Absolutely right. So if you write yourself a check, if you write yourself a wish, if you've got a wish list, pin it to your fridge. So every time you go to the fridge, every time you go to the fridge door, it's there for you to see. Just write it to yourself, make it to yourself, think it, believe it, receive it, and it's going to happen. What you put out there, you're going to get back. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? So, yes.
You can't have any doubts, though. Any doubts will stop it. So you've actually got to believe it, truly believe it. But yeah, I had a guy, do you remember the guy, Mark, at Mike's? He drew me a wish board. He drew my spirit guides on it. And he drew an area for me to stick all those things that I want. So it does work.
Hello, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Yes, I like that. Believe you deserve it and the universe will serve it.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
But I'd always say that you do need to be careful what you wish for. Definitely. Because you'll get it no matter what.
I'll tell you one that I heard recently that I thought was sort of quite novel is happitude is the new attitude. Love that. Happitude is the new attitude. I'll go along with that. Yep.
Okay, let's pull a card for Jane. Any particular area, Jane, or just general? See what animal comes out. I'm getting lots of animal messengers lately.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Do you know what I said to Bruce? We seem to get the same cards coming out all the time from our animal cards, and there's 52 cards, and yet we see about 6 or 7 of them. And we have Woody Woodpecker. When opportunity knocks, Jane. When opportunity knocks, you need to listen. So there's something that you're not, so the universe is trying to get a message to you, but you're not actually listening properly, because the woodpecker will carry on and carry on and carry on until you take notice. So I think that you've been getting the similar messages from other animals. That's one of my sons. There you go. So there's an opportunity there for you to take. The woodpecker will just go be at it, be at it, be at it, be at it until somebody listens to him. Do you get anything else on the woodpecker?
But the amazing thing about the woodpecker is the echo, and it's like a drum beat, and it's the repetitiveness of the drum beat. So it conjures up, it brings that vibration, it raises that vibration to that level, so that when you hear it, you actually look for it and you see it. So as you hear it and you see it, and that realization comes in, and you suddenly you suddenly realize, yes, we are as one. Yes, the world is at one. Yes, it resonates and it happens, and you just feel it in your heart, and you know, yeah, got it. Yeah. So as I say, yeah, got it, Jane says, I know what this is referring to. So she gets it. How brilliant. It's just awesome the way this synchronicity works. It is just awesome.
And how the animals come out when they do as well. But also it's about taking a step outside of your comfort zone, Jane, and taking that first step. And knowing that you've always got a choice of which way that step goes as well. Cool. That's lovely. Thank you. Tracy says, congratulations on your animal deck.
Oh, which animal deck is that? Oh, you must mean this one. The one that I was unashamedly plugging earlier. The Animal Spirit Oracle deck from the Spiritual Centre. Is that the deck you're talking about, Tracy? The ones I've got in my hand. Okay, so there's a person out there who wants to know when they will get some money. So I'm going to use this deck.
Thank you.
The Animal Spirit Oracle deck, to see what they say about money. So there's 52 cards here. I've included the 2 jokers as well. There's 2 inspirational cards in there that would be called a joker in any other deck, but in their deck they're called inspirational cards. So we're just going to see what comes out. When is this person going to get some money? What is it? It's the snake. Reincarnation. It's the reinvention. It's the it's reincarnation. It's reinvention. It's fresh opportunity. It's a new idea. And as you can see, it's moving up the Celtic cross, and it's engulfing the Celtic cross. If you can see that. So the Celtic cross is the 4 directions coming, and that circle, to make it the Celtic cross, is linking all of the 4 directions. So what that means is that you're standing in the center, and with the snake is shedding its skin. The snake is shedding it. Because the snake is shedding its skin, what it's saying is that when this money comes, it's going to happen. You're going to be a new you. It will reinvent you. So it will suddenly be sort of all-consuming. It will be a new you, and as you move forward, if you look at a snake doesn't move forwards. The snake doesn't move. It doesn't go in a straight line. It doesn't move forwards. It moves sideways. So it goes towards. It doesn't go direct. It moves around. It goes sideways. You'll never see a snake moving forward. You'll see a snake slithering and sliding and sort of moving diagonal. That's the word. It moves diagonally. So, and if you think about a snake, when does it shed its skin? So you're looking at the sunshine. So you're looking at within the next sort of 4-8 weeks, as we go through towards the summer solstice, and we're looking at the heat after the summer solstice. So just after the summer solstice is when it's bright. So you're not looking at too far in, you're looking at the near future. You're not looking at distance. You're not looking at sort of autumn, late autumn. You're looking at summer and the heat of the summer. This is when the snake starts shedding its skin. This is when the snake will just bask. It will just be out there. So you're looking at soon. I want to know when I'll get some money to build a dog rescue centre. Again, the snake is shedding its skin, which is a new concept, a new idea, a fresh beginning, something that's going to happen. So it's going to happen fairly soon. It's going to happen fairly soon. It'll be this year. How many guesses do you want, Bruce? £1 to go. 5. I'll have 5 guesses, please, Linda.
Yes. If you cover every scenario, you've got to be right, haven't you?
Okay, so this is what it's saying. So you're looking at June, the I think 21st of June is the summer solstice. So you're looking at just after summer solstice, moving away from the summer solstice. So last week of June, first week of July, you're looking at that sort of time era, that sort of time space. And the number 9. So wouldn't that be remarkable if that was the 9th of July? Wouldn't that be remarkable? Quite amazing. Okay, so go for that. We'll go for that. We're going to go for June, late June, early July. That's what we're going to go for. Okay, and I'm doing my Reiki 2 this week. Reiki?
Sure.
Reiki? You're doing Reiki? I'm not a great fan of Reiki. I'm not a wonderful fan of Reiki, as you probably will have guessed. I'm not a great fan of Reiki. Anyone who's doing Reiki or anybody who's teaching Reiki, I love these teachers of Reiki. They say, come to me and I will teach you Reiki in a weekend. Wow. Yes. Okay, I'll come to you for the weekend and I'll become a great grandmaster of Reiki next weekend. And it's only going to cost me £1,000. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yep. I will let you teach me to become a great grandmaster for £1,000 next weekend. What a scam. What a scam.
Yeah, but there are honest ones out there as well. It's not just people scamming. Yeah,
no,
I
agree. Right. It's exactly right. It is a journey and you do need to practice and you do need the experience, and that comes with time. So anybody promising to teach you Reiki next weekend, question them, ask them, what are they going to teach you in one weekend? What experience are they going to give you in one weekend?
We both have Reiki though, don't we?
Yeah.
We both have it.
We do.
We do. We've both got it.
Up there. Okay, so people, tonight. I'm waiting for Sonia to cut in and say, yes, tonight. What are we going to do tonight? Okay, so what's happening tonight is that we will be back. I just wanted to learn to add to my spiritual path.
Exactly right. You do what you feel drawn to and what resonates with you, and be led by your own gut instinct. That instinct won't lead you astray.
Well, I'm an absolutely believer in synchronicity. So obviously now is the time for you to do Reiki. It would love a card, please, if you have time. I've got all the time in the world. Right, we will be doing tonight. We sort of jumped into tonight. We didn't have tonight planned. We were planning to come back next week, next Sunday, and do live. We're going to do it every other week. So yeah, every 2 weeks we're going to go live, and from there it will just develop. We've got a new Oracle deck that we're planning. We've got a black deck coming. It's black and silver. It looks really awesome. It looks really awesome. Well, we're hoping we want to do that for sort of Christmas, so we're going to launch that around Christmas. So we're going to keep these lives going, and just as entertainment for you lot, something to do on a Sunday night rather than go to your spiritual center or go to your church or whatever. You can come to us, have a spiritual evening with us. But we're going to do it every other week. every 2 weeks. We're going to do it. We're supposed to be here next week, but we're not because we're doing it tonight. And we won't be here the week after because of the Mind Body Spirit Festival in London, and we will be there. So we would love to see you there. So we've been asked to attend that. We've been guested. We're asked to attend as guests. So we're going to be there. So you never know. Worst things happen at sea. But if you're about in the Mind Body Spirit Festival, do look for us. We will be there. We are about. And
yeah, we will be. Okay, so Tracy, I've pulled you a card, and guess what? It's number 5, the dolphin. So another number 5 out tonight. Dolphin's all about community, being together, working together. So the very fact that you're doing Reiki this week, you're exactly in the right place. What Bruce said, when the time's right place, right time. It's time for you to have a spiritual community, I think. So I don't know whether this Reiki will lead you into a regular group or getting together with others. But I feel that's what the message is from the dolphin. The dolphin brings protection as well. And he also brings, they always come when they're needed, the dolphins, and they always come when you call them. Do you remember we spent hours once looking for the dolphins? Absolutely hours, didn't we? And we saw them. We've seen them off the coast of Durham. But yeah, that's the message for you, is to enjoy life, enjoy this journey. Yes, it will lead to group meetings. Excellent. Well, that's where you're meant to be. That is where you're meant to be. This is like you venture into your true calling. You're on that journey. You're on that pathway. And this is where you are going to shine. It's cool.
Okay,
very cool.
If you look at the picture, you actually look at the picture of the dolphin, you can see the blue and the green. So the blue and the green is the healing energy that goes with it. So if you look at the water, you're looking at emotion, and you're looking at all the emotions that are wrapped up in there. So it's sensual. It's a sensual card, very sensual card. So if you're looking at that, this is what you're doing with your Reiki. It's the senses. It touches the senses. It's about being with the senses. Now you can have 2 dolphins from one side of the ocean to the other calling out, and they communicate with each other. The amazing thing about dolphins is they communicate on a psychic level. If you've got someone with special needs in the water with a dolphin, it makes me go tingly. I can feel the tingles in the heart. I can feel that warmth coming in. And this is the same as Reiki. So when you're doing Reiki and you're touching energy and you're reaching out and you're working with energy, and this is what the dolphin does, it works with the energy. So the amazing thing about it, it's the innocence, and it's the femininity. So if you look at the divine feminine that comes from the ocean, the moon, so you look at all the femininity that surrounds the dolphin, that is what it's all about. So the spiritual meaning is divine femininity. But the most amazing thing about divine femininity, and especially you, is the allure. It's got that attraction. Everybody is attracted to the dolphin. So if you look at a man, a woman, or a child, and you look at the innocence, and it's the innocence that is so attractive to everybody. That's the beautiful thing. The dolphin teaches us not to be cynical. Don't worry about tomorrow. Enjoy today. If you look at a pod of dolphins, you will never see a sick dolphin. You will never see a dolphin that's tired. You will never see them, because they're in the middle. All the dolphins on the outside, the ones that do the entertaining, the ones that like this one, that jump in the water, they're all on the outside of the community. They're the ones that take the lead. They're the ones that take all the attention. So the ones in the middle, the ones that are nursing, the mothers that are nursing, they're in the middle of the pod. A pod of dolphins, they're in the middle of the pod. So they're highly intelligent, highly sophisticated, highly sensual, beautiful beings. So for you to pull this card tonight, and you're doing Reiki next week, the time, the place, the circumstance, absolutely perfect. That is what it's all about. It's amazing. Call the dolphin into your energy when you're doing healing. and you've got the divine femininity coming in. Yeah.
And I want to add to that because when Bruce started talking about the moon, I started touching my moonstone ring. So I think that moonstone is a crystal for you to work with your healing as well, because that's what they're saying. Also with this card, all of the cards relate to one of the tarot cards. All of the spirit animals relate to the first 10 major arcana, and the dolphin's number 5, the Hierophant. So he's the teacher. So I think actually, Tracy, you have moonstone, use it for your healing. You are going to become the teacher. That's your true destiny. So you may well be learning Reiki, but there is whatever mode you go into, it will be to help others, to teach others. You will be taking that lead.
I've got all these little quotes that pop in that my guides give me that are sort of gifted, and it's sort of, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And this is what I feel right now. Your teacher has appeared. As soon as the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And this is going to apply to you. You will know when the student is ready, you will appear to that student. Yeah, so it's progressive, it's ongoing. You pay it forward. You pay it forward. So that wherever you're teaching Reiki from, it just feels so right just now. It just feels so apt, so correct. It's just bless you.
Yeah, perfect card for you, Tracy. Perfect.
Maria Malita. Hello, darling. How are you? Good to see you here.
Yeah.
It's good to see you
I
here.
think we've seen you before. Good luck. You'll have to let us know how it goes. I think you're going to love it.
Well, we've got a wonderful community within the Spiritual Centre. The Spiritual Centre is spiritualcentre.com and spiritualcentre.net, and now the animalspiritoracle.com. So it's a group of websites there. We've also got a shop coming soon. We have got a shop out there, and it is about, but we're not promoting it just yet. We're just waiting. We just want to get some things into the shop. We've got stuff into the shop. We've got stuff in the shop, and you can find it, and you can buy from it. At the moment, we don't want to say we're really proud of it, so we're prepared to say we've got a shop, but we're not going to say go and have a look.
No, don't have a look yet. But we are working on it. And in fairness, we have been very busy. But we do have another shop as well. My artwork is now for sale on a place called Redbubble. I've only uploaded a few of the artworks. I'll put a link in here because you never know. But I sold my first piece from there yesterday as well. So it's all very exciting.
Okay, so
Donkey. That's number 5. Did you know it's number 5?
Tonight, which is just amazing, that I've just pulled it at random, took it from the centre of this pack, and it's another number 5. So it just defies belief. It just absolutely defies belief. So the donkey, it symbolises change. It symbolises integrity, which is what I just said about Reiki, and choose your Reiki master wisely. So change, integrity, and safety. So the sort of the symbolism of the donkey. Now, my favourite, when I see donkey, when I see this card and I see donkey, and I think of Eeyore on Winnie the Pooh, and I think, oh, that's so cute and that's so sweet. But when I wrote this card, I wasn't thinking of Eeyore. But what does the donkey do? The donkey loves to work. It lives to work. So what the animal kingdom put across all the time, another little sort of phrase that comes across is love the life you live. When was the last time you saw an unhappy animal? You don't see unhappy animals. It's animals, you tend to wag their tail and nod their head and wallop around, and an animal is always happy. You're given the opportunity. It loves the life it lives. Doesn't matter whether it's got the hardest life possible, but it loves the life it lives. And this is particularly so for the donkey. A donkey is the traditional workhorse. All it does is work. It lives to work. What does that do? It loves the life it lives. So absolutely amazing. It just ambles through life and it enjoys every moment. So it repays every act of kindness. But it does not seek kindness. But it repays every act of kindness. So keep things simple. All donkey wants is somewhere safe, food, and a caring hand. That's it. That's it. That's all it wants. The most basic of all stuff. Yeah. Somewhere safe, food, enough food, and a caring hand. What more could you possibly want? Apart from a check that's in the post. Okay, so if it can be of service to others, then it is. It is of service to others. So if the donkey card is an ideal profession, is a sort of healthcare, welfare environment. It's sort of calm, it's dedicated, it's focused, and it's always willing. It's always willing. It's always full of enthusiasm. It will complete the task. So if you're working with spirit, you're working with energy, you're working with animal energy, just as we were talking about the dolphin just now. So the donkey is just sort of a total contrary. It's spirit, earth tide. It's just got its own magnificence. It's just got its own bit that it does. So bless. I hope that resonates with some of you or all of you. If you have bought this deck, or you do see the donkey, or you suddenly aware of a donkey, you see it on the bus and you see the donkey, just think of the energy that comes behind it. Born to work, it relishes hard work, whether that's walking with families up and down the beach or whether it's working down the mines. But it's always happy. Love the life you live. An amazing lesson from the donkey. Yeah. Okay.
If you want to know more about the number 5, I've put a link to the spiritualcentre.net. It's called Blue because blue resonates with the throat chakra. But that's again is about communication. So this is kind of the key message this week is communicate. There's more information there as well. But the donkey can be stubborn as a mule. In which case, if the donkey doesn't want to move, the donkey won't move. And that's because the donkey uses its intuition. So it knows beforehand. Okay. Let me see if there's anything on our thing that we can mention or talk about. We haven't got a Kickstarter to talk about anymore, have we?
No. But I'll tell you what we can talk about. We can talk about the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Not that I'm... It's another unashamed plug. But do look it up. Animal Spirit Oracle deck.
Yeah. And do join the waiting list. So on the website, there's a pop-up on the website for the waiting list as well. Because as we said, we don't know when the next lot will be. We're having one batch printed. We don't know when the next batch will be printed at this precise moment in time. So there may be a gap where they're not available.
But we did, with the packages that we've got on Kickstarter, with the rewards that are there, with the incentives that are there, we'll put prices up there as well. So to fulfill all those orders, it's obviously it's an amazing piece of sort of logistical engineering to make it all happen. So we're very pleased that we'll be able to do this, as well as work elsewhere, as well as to sort of maintain our daily lives and all that. We've managed to do this and bring this together. So we did place an initial order of 50 packs, 50 decks, and the printer was quite happy with that, and he fitted it all in. And as soon as we realised what's happening with Kickstarter, we had to up that order. So we upped the order to 100. So we've got 100 decks printed, and they're ready to come. But guess what? We've already sold 70 odd decks. So there's 70 odd decks have already, the orders for 70 odd decks have already been placed. So we're left with a remaining sort of 30. But we've got suppliers that wanted sort of they wanted a lot of decks. So at the moment we are dealing with individual people. We're only going out to individual people, and the suppliers, they're going to get one deck that they can review. So this is what we're doing. So if you want, if you know any influencers that want a deck of our cards and they can give a review, or they want to give us a review, if you can give us a review, once you've received your deck, give us a review and put the review into Google, or put the review onto Trustpilot. It's going to become available. Put it onto Trustpilot and sort of do help us to sort of go forward. But your reviews will be especially welcome. So once you receive the deck, do give us a review.
Or even for the live on Facebook, if you can give us a Google review. I think we've got 6 on there now. Animal Spirit, let me have a look. Oracle. Yeah, we've got 6 on there at the moment. Let me see if I can find a link. Okay, here's a link. So if you've had a reading of us in one of our lives with the Animal Oracle deck, then please post a review for us using this link. As I say, we're finding there's so much competition out there with animal decks. We need to try and make ourselves seen somewhere. I was going to say that looks really big for a card, but it's not a card, is it?
That is the mouse mat that's available for sale. That is not the altar mat. The altar mat is quite big. It's massive.
Yeah.
It's huge. Okay. Sonia, would you like to finish up with healing?
No, that's your spot. But we won't be back for a couple of weeks. Probably, I would guess the first week of June that we'll be back on a live again on the Sunday. So thank you to everyone who has purchased the deck, who helped the Kickstarter, who helps our Facebook lives, who comments, who entertains us. And thank you to all of you. We really appreciate it. You can do the healing, Bruce. I'll let you, as you're good at it.
Okay, we're from the Spiritual Centre. I project healing at 9 o'clock every Sunday night. It's something that I don't often mention on here, and I should really. At 9 o'clock on a Sunday night, I do project healing. So if you have time at 9 o'clock, do settle yourself, do calm, and just join me and push that healing out at 9 o'clock. So I normally do it sort of 9 o'clock, 9:15, push that healing out. So that's every Sunday night at 9 o'clock. If you get the Spiritual Centre newsletter, well, then you'll know it goes out every 9 o'clock. And we do have a list of people that want healing that we project directly to. If you don't get the newsletter, why not? Why don't you get a newsletter? Look at our website and sign up for the newsletter. Okay, if I can ask everybody to join me who's live now, if I can ask you to join me, and if you're watching the recording, well then add to the comments, just add to the list of comments and just contribute your energy, and the energy will carry on. It's like picking up a good book. That energy within the good book, every time you pick it up, the energy is still there. So it's yeah. Okay, so if you're joining us live tonight, just bring your hands together, just balance, just sit properly, sit upright, put your feet flat on the floor. Just bring your hands together and just let them drop in front of you. Just let them take the weight of your elbows. And as you take the weight of your elbows, you get that balance. You just get that balance. And as you get that balance from the palm chakras, as you get that balance, you'll find the other energy centers in your body, they come into balance as well. So it's a really, really easy thing to do, just to bring your energy together as one. Just allow your palms to come together, to sit, to balance. Take the weight of your elbows, and that takes the weight off your shoulders, and that gives you a nice posture. And as that gives you a nice posture, just take a nice deep breath in And as you take a nice deep breath in, that's balancing your energy centers. As the energy comes in and it flows through you and it moves out. And this is your energy. And as your energy begins to work for you, you know it affects all the people around you. So as it affects all the people around you, and as you push that energy out, it's like an aura. And as you push that energy out and it expands and it touches the people around you, just take that deep breath in and just hold it. Just hold it way down there in the solar plexus, in the sacral chakra. Just hold it there for a second, 3 seconds, 10 seconds, so that you feel comfortable, and allow that breath to come out. And as that breath comes out, and so it aligns the spiritual chakras. So all the lower chakras and the earth tide chakras, the energy centers, they come into alignment, they come into balance, they come into size, shape, speed, they come into balance. As your energies come into balance, just take another nice deep breath, open your palms, and you are a clear channel. You are a clear channel for this energy, and you're now putting it out into the world. It travels across the land, it travels across the sea, it moves across the sky, it's carried on the wind. As it moves out across the planet, it moves out across the planet and it touches the places, touches the people, and it touches the animal kingdom. And it touches the other incompatible energies, and it makes those energies compatible. It's your energy that's contributing to making the world a better place. And take that as a healing energy. And as that healing energy goes out, as you project it, as you feel it in the palms of your hands, just allow that energy to travel out and allow that energy to come back to you. Just bring your palms together. Just balance those elbows, just balance your energies, and know that that energy has come back to you tenfold. So all of the energy that you put out there, all of that healing, loving energy that you put out there has come back to you. It's come back to you and yours. Just take that nice deep breath in, settle those energies. And I say bless you. I say thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for joining me with the recording. And I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bless.
Bless you all. See you soon.